Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I'm just your average thrifty bargain hunter turned full-time reseller, and recently I started documenting my journey here on YouTube, and I'm so glad to have you. Today we have a what sold video where I share with you 20 of my most recent sales across multiple different platforms. Today in particular, we're going to chat about Poshmark, eBay, Depop, and Mercari. So if that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing. And before we get into it, if you want to help my channel in the YouTube algorithm by leaving a comment, but you don't know what to comment, you can go ahead and leave this emoji. Okay, now let's get right into it. So while I'm getting everything together, I am going to actually pop on the screen somewhere some footage. Last weekend, I went to see the leaves, and it is beautiful as always, and I wanted to share some of the footage I took with you guys. Also, when I left seeing the leaves, my path home, I passed a Goodwill, and I was like, okay, might as well stop in. And I think I found possibly my best thrift find ever, if not for sure my best thrift find this year. It's on the rolling rack back there, and it will be in the next thrift haul that I put up. But so it's a little teaser, I guess. But anyway, enjoy this footage while I get everything together. Okay, so I just had to share that with you. Isn't it beautiful? I swear, seeing the leaves here, like it just fall hits so differently here, and it like makes my soul happy. I don't know, it like warms my soul to see the leaves. And this like time frame is my favorite time of the year. And So I just wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, now let's get into the sales. If you are new here, I will put on the screen a picture of the platform so that we don't have to remember the whole time. Also, I will put on the screen a photo of the item that I'm chatting about in case one, I didn't put it in a haul, or two, maybe you missed it. First, we're going to chat about eBay. Speaking of eBay, eBay was my best performing platform by far. I don't even want to talk about Poshmark, to be honest with you. Poshmark was like crickets, absolutely pulling teeth to get Poshmark sales, except for Miss Lori. Lori popped into my closet and made herself a wonderful little bundle. Thank you, Lori. You were my saving grace on Poshmark this last week. Okay, but first, like I said, chatting about eBay. I sold these Vuori performance joggers in heather gray, size extra large. They sold for $45 and I will make $34. I sold this Rosie Asulon, I think that's how you say it. Thank you, have a nice day t-shirt in gray, size small. This sold for my full asking price of $115 and I will make $87. Next eBay sale was this Coach Marley top handle satchel with quilting, double denim and leather. This was a a Plato's Closet find, and it sold for $160 and I will make $131. And if I'm not mentioning, all of these things came from the Goodwill outlet, unless I say otherwise, and my cost of goods at the Goodwill outlet is currently $1.89 per pound. Next on eBay, I sold this Jennifer Sly Kirk art clothes linen button-up shirt jacket in black, size small. It sold for $50 and I will make $42. Next eBay sale was this vintage quilted 70s bright floral quilted maxi skirt. Put quilted in there twice, I guess. It sold for $40 and I will make $29. Next, I sold this Verucci Sport vintage suede leather jacket in blush pink leopard fur trim. It sold for $67 and I will make $43. And this has animal print, and that is animal print and faux fur, two of the trends we went over in the fall trends video. If you haven't watched that, I will link it right here, and you should go definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I worked really hard on that, and thank you so much, by the way, to everyone who watched that video and left feedback on it. It really means the world to me. Like I said, I worked really hard on that. Next, I sold a Simply Barbara of Colorado long line Western denim vest, single button denim. I put denim twice. Size small. It sold for $30 and I will make $26. And this is also a trend. This is a vest, a waistcoat, a single button waistcoat. Next eBay sale, Sims Freestone wading boots, rubber sole, lace up boot, men's size 11. These sold in 24 hours and they sold for $80 and I will make $72. Then I sold a Ralph Lauren resort wear ruffled tank dress, tropical floral print, size 10. This sold for my full asking price of $45 and I will make $37. Now we're going to pop into Poshmark, and before I get into the sales I have to share, I have a very few sales to share with you for Poshmark, but I do want to say like I said, Poshmark was like pulling teeth to make sales. So I was like, what can I do? I'm not doing live sales on Poshmark. I just refuse. So what else can I do? Okay, I can do a promoted closet, and I haven't tried promoted closet yet. So right now I'm currently at the tail end of my free trial week of promoted closets. For my closet size, Poshmark suggested to me that I spend $70 a week in promoted listings or promoted closet. So I have 2 days left in my 7-day free trial, and this is what I'm at. I've had impressions, which means views on my listings, 11,354 impressions. So 11,000 views. I've had 418 clicks. So 418 shoppers clicked on my promoted listings. 3 sales for a total of $117. But if I wasn't in a free trial right now, I would have spent $52.72 in order to make that $117. So just for me, that's absolutely not worth it. Once this free trial is done, I will not be continuing to do promoted closets or promoted closet anymore. Spending 52 in order to make 117 is not, at least in my book, it's not worth it. And if you think it's worth it and it's where promoted closets are working for you, that's wonderful. I reached out to Poshmark and asked them why promoted closet wasn't working in my closet. Because the first 3 days of my free trial, I had 0 sales. It was saying that I was spending $10 a day, $10 a day, $10 a day, and I was having clicks and impressions on my promoted closet listings, but nothing was selling. And I emailed customer support and I said, why isn't this working in my closet? And basically they told me, it's not a guarantee, and they told me that I could try revamping my listings by adding better keywords, using better cover photos, and what else did they say? I'll have to pop the little email, but I was just like, I do all those things in spades, and it's just really disheartening that it seems like I can't make a sale to save my life on Poshmark anymore. And they were just like, we're sorry, which, is, I wasn't expecting them to say anything except for that. But anyway, let's get into the sales for Poshmark that I have to share with you. This first thing that I'm going to share sold apparently, so Poshmark says, via promoted closet, is a vintage brown leather bomber jacket, fully lined, 100% leather, bomber jacket, military style leather, also fall trends. It sold for $75 and I will make $57. Next, Poshmark sale, Good American Good Boy jeans in bleached gray, split ankle, size 0024, new with tags. They sold for $30 and I will make $24. And like I said, Miss Lori popped into my closet, and Lori bought herself a bundle of 5 vintage items. She bought the vintage Moo Struck cropped graphic tee, Cow Moon, oh my god, size medium. Honey Sacks vintage micro floral midi skirt, lace trim in dusty blue. An Oops California vintage 70s paisley print midi skirt. St. Augustine vintage shirt, surf shop tourist tee in gold. The Manhattan Hat Company green, blue, brown page boy hat for a total of $170, and I will make $136. So again, thank you so much, Lori. You were my saving grace on Poshmark. If it wasn't for you, Poshmark would have been absolutely dismal this last week. So thank you so much. I so appreciate you, and I hope you love everything. I know it hasn't arrived to you yet. It is still in transit, but it should get there soon. The last Poshmark style I have to share with you is exciting. These vintage Skechers 90s Y2K platform chunky sneakers in navy sold for $97 and I will make $77. And I believe these were a regular thrift store find. And if I can recall, I think they were $14.99. So I will definitely take an earning of $77 for these sneakers. Super cool. Next, we're going to chat about Mercari. I do have one Mercari sale to share with you. Letta In Motion Tank seamless top in white, size medium, new with tags. It sold for $23 and I will make $23 because it sold on Mercari. And I know this was I think my last haul. So that was a really quick flip. I was kind of surprised, but wonderful. We love it. Now we're going to chat about Depop. And if you can believe it, I have 7 Depop sales from this last week to share with you. Okay, so the first one is a Nike FC Barcelona polo shirt in maroon, size medium. It sold for $22 and I will make $21. Next Depop sale is this Nicola vintage Plessy, I think that's how you say that, Plessy, mock neck top, lettuce hem, pleated stretchy sleeveless top. It sold for $30 and I will make $25. Then I sold a Uniqlo 100% cashmere crew neck sweater in pumpkin spice. It sold for $22 and I will make $20. My next Depop sale is a Kate Landry sheer beaded sequin cover-up shawl, cruise fancy dinner top. That's literally what I put to describe it. This didn't take very long to sell, shockingly, and it sold for $22 and I will make $20. And I sold a pair of Free People Mesmerize Me cargo pants in yellow. They sold for $25 and I will make $21. This, I woke up one day and was like checking, you know, all my platforms and doing all the things I do in the morning. And I realized this Jams World skirt had 32 likes overnight. So I sat there and sent every single person an offer, and somebody bought it. Jams World Vintage Koi Fish, Koi Pond Print, Wrapped Midi Skirt in pale yellow, size small. It sold for 40 and I will make 34. And the last sale I have to share with you is a Free People Stormy Night seashell dress, size medium. It sold for 20 and I will make 18. So while I'm very disappointed with Poshmark as of late, I am super excited and thrilled to see that the work I'm putting into Depop is paying off. This week was the most Depop sales I've ever had in one single week. So very, very exciting. Also, I have not heard back from ThredUp about peer-to-peer direct selling, but I will keep you updated. And I think that's all I have. If you are a Poshmark seller, how have your Poshmark sales been over the last few weeks? Have they been the same? Have you seen the summer slowdown come to an end and like an uptick in your sales? For me, Poshmark, like I said, not so great. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this what sold video and you would like to watch more like it, you can check out this playlist that I made just for you. And as always, if you spent your social media currency with me today and you took the time to watch this video, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye. So it is currently 8:30 at night on October 2nd, and I just logged onto Poshmark, as one does, and I cannot believe what I am reading. So I'll put it on the screen in case you haven't seen it yet, because I'm going to have this video go live tomorrow morning, and apparently this goes into effect tomorrow morning. I cannot. Okay. What's changing? We are reducing our 20% fee in the US, replacing it with a 5.99%, so almost a 6% seller fee, and a 5.99%, so again, almost a 6% buyer protection fee, and a 1-2-3 structure, where both the seller and buyer will pay $1, $2, or $3 depending on the item or bundle sale price. What? Oh, they have a little chart that I'll also put on the screen. So it looks like if the sale is under $15, you're paying the 5, so that basically the 6% fee plus $1. If the sale is between $15 and $49.99, you are paying $2 plus the 6% fee. And if the sale is over $50, you're paying $3 plus the 6% fee. Okay, Poshmark. Okay. So basically everything is a 6% fee reduced from 20%, which is fantastic. So that kind of makes promoted closets seem a little bit better. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. What do you guys think? Starts today.
It's October 3rd.
Okay, happy selling. Bye.